Do you find yourself struggling to sell your offers, even though you feel like you're an expert in your field and you've got a great offer, but for some reason your offer or offers are just not flying off the shelves? Maybe you've been procrastinating on creating your offer because there are just so much strategies and theories out there about creating the best offer. And so you've been procrastinating and you've not been advancing. Now, in today's video, I want to walk you through how to create the perfect offer for your business that is irresistible and relevant to your target market. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the best place for online entrepreneurs. Now on this channel, we do a lot of videos just like this one. So hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you like today's video, don't forget to hit the like button as well. So first things first, I want you to know that creating an offer that sells with ease is not complicated, it's not difficult, but sometimes it's just all about having certain key ingredients that you need in your offer to make it sell with ease. Hopefully by the end of this video, you're going to learn how to move forward with an offer that is just easier to sell. Now, the first rule to creating the perfect offer that's irresistible to your target customers is making sure that it's relevant and customer-centric. So here's an example. I like hiking. I like going for easy hikes in nature. It helps to calm me down, helps to make me feel more happy. However, I do not like hiking mountains or scaling mountains or going on difficult treks. I just don't like it. I'm afraid of heights. And so if your offer is related to anything about scaling heights or trekking or mountain climbing, then that offer is not going to be relevant to me. So that's number one. Your offer needs to be relevant to your target market. If it's not relevant to what they need or want, then no one's going to be interested in buying it, and it's going to be really, really difficult to move your offer. But if you don't know what your target market wants or needs right now, then I encourage you to go check out this video where I talked a little bit about how you can find out what exactly your target market needs or wants so that you can create an offer that is actually relevant to them. Now, on top of your offer being relevant, you also need to look at your copy and your messaging to see if it is customer-centric. Now, what I mean by that is go take a look at your copy right now, whether it's copy on your website, your social media, your ads, your landing pages. Go have a look at your copy right now. Does your copy reflect you and your business and what you do and the accolades that you have? Or does your copy talk about your target customer and the transformation that it's gonna get? So let me give you two examples over here and you tell me which one sounds better to you. Now, copy A says, Hack Your Online Business Podcast is the #1 podcast for online business owners. Or copy B says, start, grow, and scale your online business with ease when you listen to the Hack Your Online Business podcast. Now, tell me which option sounds better to you, which one speaks more to you, right? Most of you, if not all of you, will say copy B because copy B speaks to the transformation that you will have. It speaks to the desire that you will have. It doesn't just say that Hack Your Online Business is the best podcast, right? It doesn't just talk about the company. It doesn't talk about me. Whereas with copy A, it's all about the business, right? It's all about we're #1. We're a podcast. This is, what we've done. Accolades, me. With copy B, it's all about the focus is on the target customer, right? It's all about them. So the way that you're going to do that is by communicating the change that your target customer is going to get after using your offer. That change is the journey of where they are right now to where they're going to get once they finish using your offer. So for example, confusion to clarity, sense of loneliness to a sense of community, right? Or some kind of community, self-doubt to self-confidence, poor to rich, right? All these are transformations of a before and then an after. Now, oftentimes people don't buy an offer because they just don't see the perceived value behind that offer, or if it's not a great enough value for them, right? They do not see the transformation that your offer is going to give them. And so I want to give you this acronym that I want you to remember every time you create an offer, and that is WIIFM. What's in it for me? So whenever you're creating an offer and you're pitching an offer in your ads, in your landing page, your copy, your messaging, you got to always remember this acronym, what's in it for me, right? That me refers to your target customers, not you, right? You got to always think about what's in it for them, right? What's in it for my target customers? The way that you write your copy, the way that you write the messaging about your offer, you got to always talk about the transformation, what's in it for them. You want to think how to phrase your message so that your target customers start to think, okay, this is in it for me, right? If I get this offer, that's what I'm gonna get out of it, right? Whether that's feeling more happy, feeling, more satisfied, having a sense of, joy in my life, whatever that is it for them, they get to feel like, okay, if I buy this offer from you, then I am gonna, this is what's in it for me. So I'm not going to say, this podcast that I have, this is the best podcast. I've got guests every single Monday. You're going to love it. No, these are people who are popular and famous and successful. Tune in every single Monday. Right? I'm not going to say that, right? I'm not going to say it in this way. What I'm going to say is, when you listen to this podcast, you're going to get so much out of it that you're going to find that you can grow your business and navigate it with ease, right? You no longer have to worry about what to do next. You don't have to feel like you're confused about what marketing strategy to use. You don't have to feel confused about, what business tactic to use, right? Everything is going to be so clear to you, like once you listen to my podcast, or once you take my course, or, once you watch my video, right? That is what's in it for them, right? The number of people or the number of modules that you have in your course, how extensive it is or whatever, right? That's not important. That's what's in it for you as the owner. But you got to think about what's in it for them, right? What's the transformation they're going to get? What they're going to get out of it, right? So when you start to change the way that you write your copy and the messaging, that's when you start to connect deeper with your target market and get them interested in your offer. So that's number one. Make sure that your offer is relevant and customer-centric. Now let's move on to number two. Number two is being credible. So what is credibility, right? Credibility is basically having people trust in your brand, in your offer, and the name, so that they easily take out the money and just give it to you, right? And the reason why this is so important is because even though you have the best, perfect offer for me, it doesn't mean I necessarily will just give you my money, right? So for example, if you tell me that, hey, Christopher, I've got this great hiking shoe that's gonna make you feel like you're walking on clouds, even though you've been hiking for 1,000 miles. You're gonna feel like you're walking on clouds. Your knees are not gonna hurt. Your toes are not gonna hurt. You're gonna feel so great walking. Now, am I gonna immediately go, oh my God, right? That's awesome. Take my money, please. Right? No, because I don't know who you are. I don't know your brand. You're new, you're brand new. No one has ever heard of you. So what's the most logical thing that I'm going to do? I'm going to go onto Google. I'm going to Google your brand name. I'm going to Google your product. And I'm going to see if there are reviews, right? I'm going to try to find reviews of your product to see if people are like, oh my God, it's the best hiking shoe out there. Or if it's going to be like, this is bullshit. It doesn't work. It's heavier than my usual boots, for example. I'm going to go onto social media. I'm going to see what people have to say. I'm going to see if you have a social media presence. I'm going to go onto Amazon if you have your products on Amazon and see if there are reviews of your products, right? I'm going to see if you've been featured in the media, if you've been featured in outdoor magazines, hiking magazines. I'm going to see if you've been interviewed, if you've been on podcasts before, if you've written guest blogs before. Basically, what I'm trying to do is to make sure that, you are just not bullshitting me, right? There's some kind of credibility behind whatever fact and claim that you are trying to say that this product can help me. So, as we create our offer and make sure that it's relevant and it's customer-centric, we also got to make sure that there's credibility, because credibility helps people to put their trust in handing over their wallet, right? Handing over their credit card number. So we need to build credibility as well. So how do we actually build the credibility of your brand and your offer? Like I mentioned, right? Reviews. That's the number one thing I would do. I would go onto Google and try to find reviews of your products. So if you already have past customers, then what I'll do is I'll go out to them and I'll say, hey, thanks for trying out our product. I would really love if you could give us a review. Here's a 15% off if you give if you give us a review, right? And I will take all those reviews and I'll put them on my website. I'll put them on my social media. I'll put them on YouTube, for example, right? I'll make sure that it's easy to find reviews of my products. Now, I'll make sure to have social media presence as well, right? A brand these days cannot afford not to have some kind of online presence. I'll make sure that I am active on at least one social media channel so that there's some kind of presence online that people can find out more about my brand. Have I been mentioned in the press? Am I actively going out there to look for podcasting opportunities? Or am I actively going out there to find guest blogging opportunities, right? Maybe I would pitch my offer, my product, my service to journalists, right? And try to get some kind of press coverage about my offer. Basically, what I want to do is to get testimonials, get press coverage, get my presence everywhere online so that it's easy for people to find out if I'm legit or not. Now, another thing that builds credibility is the way that you brand and package your offer, right? We, as human beings, we're very visual people, right? Sometimes we buy things just because the packaging is beautiful, and we really, really do judge a book by its cover. So as you're creating your offer, you gotta make sure the way you package your offer, the way you create your landing pages, the font you use, the colors you use, the logo that you have, everything is professionally made. It looks great because that actually helps to build your credibility. So now that you have an offer that is relevant, customer-centric, and credible, let's talk about the next ingredient that your offer needs to have. The next ingredient that your offer needs to have is having it at the right time, promoting it at the right time. Do you go in straight for the kill? Like, do you just say, buy my stuff? Or do you spend some time nurturing your leads before you say, hey, here's my stuff, check it out, right? Your timing matters so much when you are trying to create the perfect offer. I feel like this is a mistake that a lot of online entrepreneurs make. For example, they treat every email subscriber the same. They treat every lead the same. But here's the thing, right? Every email in your email list is not the same. They have been on your list for a different period of time, right? The ones who have been on your list for a longer period of time have been getting nurtured by you for a longer period of time. This makes them a better receiver of your offer, right? Versus someone who's just new to your list, new to who you are. So we cannot treat everyone on our email list the same. We cannot treat all our leads the same. Now, another thing you got to remember is, even though you have a list, right? If you have not been emailing your list for a while, so say for example, the last time you emailed them was a couple of weeks ago, and then immediately the next email is about, hey, I've got this new product, go check it out, right? There has been a lapse in time between your last interaction with them and then now you're just suddenly popping back into their inbox and saying, buy my stuff, right? Now that is not going to be as effective as you consistently showing up week in, week out, giving them value, and then being of value and nurturing that lead and eventually saying, I've been talking about this thing, now I've got a solution for you, right? You see how much easier it is just, changing the way you sell and the timing that you sell. It's going to make your offer just sell so much more easier. So the recency of how recent your value has been to them is as important as consistently showing up. So as you're creating your perfect offer, what you want to make sure is your offer is relevant, it's customer-centric in your messaging. You want to make sure it's credible so that people can trust you, right? And then lastly, you want to make sure that you're presenting your offer at the right timing. You want to make sure you give enough time to warm up your leads, nurture them before you present an offer to them. So let me know in the comments below, what is the number one problem that you face when you're trying to create the perfect offer for your business? Thanks guys for checking out this video. If you liked today's video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you want to be notified the next time I upload a video, don't forget to hit the bell button as well. Now in the meantime, while you wait for my next week's video, don't forget to go check out these two videos as I share more about online marketing and online businesses. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next video.